This message is for C-suite executives. So if you're a founder, CEO of a fast growth company, you've been listening to my content for years, you might want to share this with those that you are leading. Those C-suite executives really do need to understand this one core principle. When you become a C-suite executive, it's because you have executed at a high level consistently. You have done this over and over and over. Over years of experience, you have created value. You have innovated. You have pushed through challenges. You have been the person that they could give you the project and they would know that it got done, which is awesome. But here's what happens. When you become a C-suite executive, when you become any high-level leader, then you've got to learn to let go of the doing and become more of a thinker and really create more space for others to be doing the doing. What I mean by that is a lot of C-suite executives don't understand that their job is not just about the execution of the work, the milestones, the metrics. Their job is about developing others. And it's about thinking through the risk that are in front of the company, thinking through how all of the departments to work together, how we innovate, how we meet market challenges, how we must adapt, how we must understand the data that's in front of us. All of this is thinking time. And you don't realize that you've got to let go of some of that doing to be able to do the thinking. It's not just adding more time in the day. You want to make sure that you are unlearning the doing, if you will, and becoming more of a thinker. Now, I say this because a lot of the founders and CEOs I work with want their C-suite executives to be more strategic, be more visionary. And this doesn't mean they're driving the entire vision for the company, but they're driving vision for their group, and they're connecting to the vision of the overall company. And that takes thinking time. And you've got to be prepared for thinking time, because a lot of the stuff that gets in the way of your thinking time is your email, your organization of your calendar, the things on your to-do list. Most of that stuff is the doing of your job. You'll still have to do those things, but you'll have to spend a lot more time thinking than you're used to or even comfortable with. All of this is to help you be a stronger leader, help you stay at this place of C-suite executives. One of the biggest problems behind this is you have to learn to let go of the identity of being a doer. What this looks like is you have this identity that you've worked really hard to develop. You have gotten things done. This identity is deep inside you. They know that if they give you the project, that it will get done, no matter what. You've taken ownership of that. But here's the thing. As you've risen up to the ranks that you are now, being a C-suite executive, for example, you have to make sure that you have space for more thinking and not just more doing. So when you get to this place, you want to make sure that you are protecting the time that you do your best thinking. What that looks like is if you are an early riser, then you want to make sure that your first moments of work during the period at which you do your best thinking, you are doing the thinking work, not the busy work, not the emails and all the to-dos. You are doing the thinking work that drives the company in a big way. Now, thinking may not seem like real work because it could look like you're taking a walk. It could look like you're reading something outside your industry. It could look like you are looking at data and seeing what the connection is across many different groups or whatever it is your business is. It looks very different than the doing. The doing is how you spend time on a spreadsheet, how you really sit down and talk to someone about what we're doing next in this project and where we are and working through challenges and problems. So as a C-suite executive, you need to spend more time thinking and less time doing. I bring this to you because I want to make sure that we create content for you to be the best leader possible. Founders may share this with their C-suite executives, or you may be that C-suite executive that just wants to figure out, how do I get the edge? Well, keep tuning in here to Growth Think Tank, where we interview founders, CEOs of fast growth companies to help you understand how they think about leadership and culture. These little videos about behind the scenes will help you become the best leader in a very short fashion. And all you have to do is keep tuning in. If you want to subscribe, we appreciate you doing that, or refer this to someone that you think would be a benefit of it. But the bottom line is, if you want to become a better leader, spend more time thinking. My name is Gene Hammett. I work with fast growth founders, CEOs, and their teams to help them grow beyond where they are today. Do the impossible. All you have to do is reach out to me. I'd love to help you in any way I can. When you think of leadership and you think of growth, think of Growth Think Tank. As always, lead with courage. We'll see you next time.